Hey YouTubers, so I've got a video I wanted to do with you guys. I apologize for the noise you're hearing because I'm actually directly under my fan, and with that being said, you're going to hear pretty good background noise, and that's because I don't have my audio stuff hooked up. I'm just using my camcorder to do this video. So like the title says, the Skywatcher 8-inch Dob, and I picked this thing up off of Craigslist. It was at a pawn shop, and I know a lot of you are like, pawn shop? But when you see this telescope, you're going to be surprised. I'll do my best to show you what it looks like with my lighting situation that I have. But I will tell you what it came with real quick, and then I'll show you the telescope. So it came with a 10mm eyepiece, a 25mm eyepiece, a 2-inch adapter, and also a 1/4 inch adapter for fitting a 2-inch eyepiece or a 1/4 inch eyepiece, which is the standard eyepiece for telescopes. So it can actually use 2 inches or a 1/4 inch eyepiece, which is cool. If I ever plan to upgrade to bigger eyepieces that give a wider view. So anyways, I picked this up off of Craigslist. I had to drive about 30 miles or so, 35 miles. I picked this up from a local pawn shop. Well, not really a local pawn shop, but from a pawn shop. And they wanted, what you're going to see on the sticker, they wanted $260. But I managed to get them to drop it to $20 less. So I got it for $240. And this telescope retails brand new at about $355 plus $35 to $45 shipping, depending on where you are in the world, and that is UPS ground, I might add. So this thing came with the original owner's invoice and all his information, along with the eyepieces and the box, I might add, the manual, and a couple other things it came with. But I'm going to give you a tour of the telescope real quick, and then we're done. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, I might add. Right now the weather's going to be pretty bad the next couple of days after releasing this video, but I will do my best to try to get some video as best as I can using this telescope. I'm going to be new to it, so it's going to take a little time for me to learn it, but I will tell you and show you my progress as I go. So I'm going to switch around real quick and let you get a view of the telescope. You can get a view of my messy closet back there with all my boxes, because I'm a box collector. I believe I'm not going to go around on that, but anyways. Alright, so here we go. So here is the 8-inch Dob telescope. As you can see there, it's got the Capital Pawn sticker still on it with a $260 price tag that they wanted for this thing used, and it's still in a really good condition. It looks like the owner of this telescope barely used it. So there's the 200mm diameter, and the focal length focal length of I believe I said that right. The focal length is 1200 millimeters. Sorry, I'm out of it today. I'm really tired. I believe that's correct. Is that right? The focal length, or did I say that wrong? Probably said that wrong, but we're gonna go with that. You guys can feel free to correct me in the description. Still learning this stuff. And there's the base, the tube, and the back view. The back of this telescope doesn't have the knobs. It has what it used as an Allen wrench. And here is the focuser. This is the focuser. It's currently focused all the way out, or backed all the way out, because I was on the phone with a local astronomy guy, making sure that this thing was centered. I'll give you guys a look down into the tube here, so you guys can see the mirror. I'm sure you guys are probably curious to know what the mirror looks like. So we'll take the cap off there, and I'll give you guys a look down into the tube here. As you can see me in the back there. So we're going to zoom all the way down into there, and see if I can get it from the side, because I did this the first video and I was able to see it. Well, I think we can kind of see it right there. You can kind of see that little round thing towards the left, I think it is. It's like a little circle. Now that is what has to be centered with the eyepiece, I believe. And I'm actually in the light. That's cutting off the light that it needs to get in there, but that's basically, there you go. You got a good view of it now. Now I know it looks like it's off, but it's actually centered, believe it or not. I don't know how well we can look into I don't know if we can look down into the focuser or not. I'll see if I can get in the focuser. Maybe you guys really don't care, but I'll see if I can get the focuser in this or not. Take the tube off here real quick. Stick my camera in here if I can. Yep. I can get it up a little bit. So, not 100% sure how well you can see that. Probably can't see it too well, really. Yeah, it actually might be off a little bit, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe some of you experts would know. But that's pretty good. I mean, I can stick my camcorder down into the focuser and kind of, if I can get the thing right there. But I think it's off to an angle is what my problem is. But that's looking down into the focuser, and it's just a little tricky for me to aim this thing correctly. But you get my point. You kind of see down into the focuser. And then the primary mirror, I think I say is correctly. I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know why I'm trying to act like I know what I'm talking about. Don't have a clue what I'm talking about. But the mirror in the back there, I actually thought when I seen videos of this telescope, or telescopes like this, I thought there was a mirror up front. There is a mirror up front, but I thought it was the whole front of it that was covered. But it's surprisingly, it's just a small mirror, and it's this mirror right here where my finger is, which you can't see too well. But it's just that one little mirror is all it is, and then there's that mirror way down there in the back, towards the back end of it. And that's the only mirrors that's in it. And that's basically really it to the telescope. I'm gonna go ahead and put the caps back on this real quick because I'm worried over my fan, and dust is gonna be flying right straight down into my telescope here. But like I said, be sure to become a subscriber if you want to see some videos. But whatever you do, please don't let my videos that I release stop you from getting the telescopes that I have, or any of the stuff that I have, because I'm still a noob to it, and I just really don't know what I'm doing real well, and I'm learning as I go, and I'm just sharing my my videos as I learn, so that I can look back at this and shake my head about what I was doing wrong. But yeah, this is the focus, the finder scope here. I'll give you a look at the tube here, if I can get the cap off. So there's the tube, the finder scope for it, nice and clean. You can kind of see the finder scope there, nice and wide. Pretty nice. And it's back here. I need to actually probably have to do some alignment on this because it's probably not aligned. But yeah, look at that price tag though. $260, man. And I got it for $240. So that's a really good deal. And like I said, man, I mean, I can give you a little bit of a tour of this telescope here, the stand. The lighting is a little bad, but I mean, the telescope itself is in really good condition. Like I said, I don't notice any dings or anything in the telescope at all. It looks like the owner of it barely used it at all, and I think he probably got about $100 for it if he's lucky, and maybe a nice profit off of it. But there again is the optics on it, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you got any questions for me, you can leave them in the comments below. Be sure to become a subscriber if you want to see videos that I do on this. You'll be notified when I do. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Clear skies.